y'all. If y'all a beginner in makeup like me, I recommend this little pen here. I got this in a set that I got, was it Black Friday last year? That I bought, not Black Friday, some great sale that F has. F always has great sale. This is a makeup remover pen, so you know, to help get your stuff right, because I be messing up, y'all. But anywho, so my question is, like, what would you feel like your underlying reasons for not getting married would be? Like, I really, wonder, am I asking myself everything? Is there really an underlying reason why I don't want to get married? Or do I truly not want to get married? If you're married, how did you know that this was for you? And if you're still in it, do you still feel it's for you? So, like, if you're in a marriage now and you are married, like, I mean, do you feel like you made the right decision? What was your reasoning behind getting married? Like, this is one reason why, like, I don't want to have any kids outside of wedlock, because I don't want to feel like, okay, now I have to get married because I have kids. Like, if I do, I want it to be genuine, you know what I'm saying? I want it to be full of love, but I also, like I said, marriage is a business contract. I want it to be a good business deal. Like, I'm not sitting here lying. Like, I need it to work like a business, work smoothly. Like, I'm an entrepreneur. That would need to be respected. I think it's so much into it, and it just takes a lot of work. Like, it's gonna take a lot, and it takes a lot of compromise. I don't feel like, oh, maybe I'm not willing to compromise, which is why I don't feel like I would be good in marriage. But that's not true. I mean, I know I'll be good in marriage, but I don't want to be good in marriage, because I've compromised in just relationship as far as boyfriend, girlfriend, and it ain't got me nowhere. Because when you're compromising by yourself, honey, you ain't really compromising. But I know that I am always willing to work with someone, so I know that's not the issue. What in the hell is going on? I'm having the most issues while I'm doing my makeup and talking. Jeez, this may not be for me. But I really would like to know what your thoughts, ladies and males. Do you know if I have any males who watch this? Like, do you feel that you're going to get married? And if you're like me and you feel like you don't want to get married, why do you feel that way? And maybe some of the underlying questions that I have asked myself, you can ask yourself, because I definitely wouldn't want to sell myself short. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like I'm selling myself short by not wanting to get married, because, it could be an awesome thing. Like, it really could. And I don't feel like I'm selling myself short. I mean, honestly, I don't feel that way, because like, I know I would be good at it, but I just don't think then that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I don't know. I think, like, you would already know by now, if that's what God has for you. Lord, He want to do the yard, Jesus. I can't, okay? I can't. And I'm like, should I be making a thought? Like, I don't know. And a lot of people are like, well, have you prayed for a man? And I'm like, listen, I got other things on my list that I want the Lord to help me out with. And a man, of course I want him to help me find my soulmate. I definitely want my soulmate to be someone that the Lord has destined for me. A man like my dad is someone who's always working, okay? He just get off work and he's out here working. Oh, hard working man, because I'm a hard working woman, okay? But it's like, is it wrong for me to want a relationship and not get married in it? Then is that considered a relationship? Like, child, I don't know, you guys. I'm definitely in a stage in my life where I'm asking a lot of questions. And I'm wanting to get understanding on things. But I will say, like, it's always been in agreement that I have never really wanted to get married. And I'm like, if that right guy comes along, is that all it's taking for me to want to get married? Because like I said, I've had one person in my life. I've been in, some relationships. I've been in a couple of relationships, and I've only had that one relationship where I felt like, I want to be his wife. And I did. I felt like I wanted to be his wife. I felt like I could be his wife, and I felt like I would be perfect to be his wife. And, it didn't work out that way. But it didn't change the fact that I know that I could be a good wife. But it definitely, I just went back to regular old me of a person who did not want to be married. And I don't feel like we should chastise people for not wanting to be married. I don't feel like it should be looked upon negatively. I didn't see anything wrong with Shonda Rhimes or Oprah feeling that way. Like, I don't see how marriage could benefit them, especially in the position they're in. Like, what would marriage do for them? Like, they don't need to be married, And like I said, I'm not in the position that they are in, but I don't see my hopes and dreams and aspirations and the things that I want to do in life. I don't see it being interrupted by the fact that I don't get married. Like, I don't see how marriage will add to that. Now, I can definitely feel like if you have your life partner, they could definitely make your dreams bigger. I do feel that way, but I feel like I ain't like I'm gonna stop my dreams if I don't have a life partner. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you guys. But I definitely felt like the outsider in that. And, I just kept saying, like, marriage is not destined for everybody. And I feel like we push it. And I feel like that's why so many young girls want to be in relationships because they see it and it looks beautiful. And don't get me wrong, love does look beautiful and all that great stuff. I just don't feel that I'm just confident that everybody is not meant to be married. Everybody is not meant to have kids. And like, the reality of that, I'm so glad that conversation was had, because it needed to be had, because like, there are people out here who's trying to have children that can't have them. Like, it's just not in the cards for them. And that's sad, because they actually want them, and here I am, somebody who don't want them. And I might be the one who end up, married with 20 children. Lord Jesus, no. But that could be it. And it's like, what? That's not. Why? How does that? And it's like, why does that happen that way? And it does. Things like that happens like that. And I do think it's unfair to those who actually want marriage and who actually want kids. And if I came along and had all that and I didn't really want it, I do think that's, kind of unfair and sad. But I don't feel like it needs to be pushed so much. And because I feel like I have nieces and they're getting older. I have one teenager and two preteens. And one of my preteens is like, I'm not getting married. I don't want to get married. And she's already saying this, and she's been saying this for a while. And I look at her and I can relate to her, because I've always been like that. I've always felt that way. And I can agree where she's coming from, But then I look at my other teens and all they talk about is marriage and love, and they be reposting little posts about people in relationships. Like, that's what they want, and I'm not knocking them for wanting that, but I just feel like, what if they don't get it? I don't want my nieces to feel like they're inadequate women if they don't ever get married. Like, and I don't want them sitting around chasing love just because they want it so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want love, but I'm not about to chase it, and I'm not about to put my life on hold. I feel like I've dedicated enough time to that cause. So honestly, it gonna need to meet me at the front door, because meet me right at the front door. It gonna have to, and I'm discussing with the Lord. I'm like, if you do have marriage and a man for me in my life, you're gonna have to make it so obvious, because like, it need to be in the clouds. The sign gonna need to be so obvious that this man is gonna need to be my husband. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna like not date or talk to somebody because I don't have the desire to get married. I'm never gonna shut myself out on something. Like, then I would never really know what's for me if I completely shut myself out. You know, there was a point in my life where I did shut myself out. That was just because I was hurt, you know. And we all go through that, but the hurt is always going to be there. But I definitely am not going to allow my past to have me not to experience love. But can I experience love and not be married? Questions that need answering, Jesus. Oh yeah, let me finish up. In the midst of all my rambling, I hope I made some type of sense. Because I know I kind of am one of those people who talk all over myself. But I definitely hope you guys join in on this conversation. Like I said, I hope I made some sense. I hope maybe someone can give me some insight. Like, is there something I'm missing? You know, from my Bible thumpers out there? Is there a scripture I need to be reading or something I need to be focusing on? Like, I honestly don't feel anything wrong with not wanting to get married, and I don't feel like I'm going to like be terribly missed out on a lot in the world if I don't get married. And I don't have kids. Y'all, I got five nieces and one nephew, and I have tons of baby cousins. Like, I love to chillin'. I think I got plenty going on. Look how cute some of my little curls came out. How cute is that? I'm gonna have to pin this to go this way, to fall this way. But I think it'll be even more cuter once the curls fall. But that's how my hair looks, and this is the face. Thank you guys for sticking it out with me through this video. If you made it the whole way, thumbs up to you. Like, share, definitely comment, y'all. Y'all talk to me, okay? Talk to me. Especially, you know, I would love to hear from, you know, married, single, everyone, because I know there are a lot of single people out there that's truly looking for love and really wants it. And I'm not here to discourage anybody from doing that. I definitely want everyone to have love and be happy and find their soulmate, you know. And yeah, that's it, you guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on all my social media networks. Keep in touch. It's been your girl, MissRessat. Don't forget to live, learn, record, and then share, y'all. Smooches.